ಹಲೋ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದು ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪೆಷಾಲಿಟಿ ಡಿಶ್ ತುಂಬ ದಿನ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಐಟಮ್ ಹೆಸರು ಗ್ರೇಪ್ಸ್ ಗೊಜ್ಜು. ಗೊಜ್ಜು ಒಂದು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕನಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ತರಕಾರಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ವಿ ಟ್ರೈಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ವೆರೈಟಿ ಇನ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರೂಟ್ಸ್. ಆರೆಂಜ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಾಯಿತು. Grapes use ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಾಯಿತು. So we just wanted to share that recipe with you and hope you enjoyed. You can use any kind of variety of grapes for this. What we have here are the red seedless grapes. Quantity really doesn't matter. If you like more fruits in your goju, you can add more. If you want just the flavor, not so much of grapes in it, add less. Here we have probably about I would say about half a pound of grapes which we have cut into halves, and another maybe quarter pound of grapes which are whole, which we'll be using later to blend in the mixie and make the gravy. Let's see what other ingredients we have. Obviously we're going to need salt, tempering hing, and we'll need some mustard. Also need some tamarind. Exact quantities you can see in the description below. For the masala we have jeerge. That's about 1 teaspoon. Bili ellu, that's about 3 teaspoons. Bella, if you want it more sweet, add a little more, otherwise a small piece like this will do. 1 teaspoon methi seeds, 2 teaspoons urad dal, and 2 teaspoons chana dal. You also need about 8 red chilies dry. The Kashmiri or Byadgi style will do very well for this dish. About 2 to 3 tablespoons of coconut. If you have frozen coconut that's grated, that's fine. If not, you can use dry coconut. The quantity would remain the same, about 3 tablespoons. So those are the ingredients that you need to do grapes goju. So let's get started and see how it's done. Okay, the first thing that we need to do is dry roast these ingredients. So everything that you see here except the jaggery and the grated coconut needs to be dry roasted. So that's jeera, sesame seeds or ellu, menthya, urad dal, uddin bele, chana dal, kadle bele, and the dry red chilies. So we're going to roast all of them and take a small blender or small mixie that you have, and make it into a coarse to almost semi-coarse powder. And once you have the powder, then we're going to put everything together and make the rest of the dish. Alright. Okay, so here we have ground the dry masala that we roasted in the previous step, and added the coconut and blended them together, and that's the paste. And here we have the paste of the grapes that we had set aside. It doesn't have to be super fine, just a coarse paste should be good enough. It just gives some consistency to the gravy, so that's a good thing to do. Okay, on a pan we have some oil, about 2 teaspoons of oil, and to that we're going to add jeera and mustard seeds, about quarter teaspoon of each. Let them crackle, and Once the crackle, we're going to add the grapes, the cut grapes into it. I just want to add here that my mom is an expert in making Gojju, and she's here visiting us, and we have her here preparing for one of her variations of this very popular dish. So we're going to continue to fry these grapes for about 2 to 3 minutes until they become a little tender, and we'll follow once that's complete. Okay, to the grapes we're going to add a little bit of hing and jaggery, and then we're going to add the ground paste of coconut and the dry masala.
The grapes
And the ground grapes. And now this just has to come to a nice boil, and that's the dish. So, forgot to mention, we're going to add a little bit of tamarind paste. If you like tanginess, just add a little more tamarind. Once the gojju comes to a boil, check for salt. If you need to add more salt, go ahead and add according to taste. And add some cilantro or coriander leaves and garnish it. There you go, grapes gojju.